Hello everyone, NOD here and welcome back to the Hawkeye Reviews, Episode 6, the finale. Now, I don't want to waste any time, and I have a lot of things to say about this episode. I'll try to detail as much without droning, because while listening to myself, I notice I sometimes tend to drone in these reviews, and I want to be as precise and as entertaining as I can. So first of all, I'll say this. My view on this episode constantly changed. The first time I watched it, while I was watching, I'll go over it quickly. While I was watching, I super enjoyed seeing Fisk. Every scene he started getting mad, Kingpin. I was like looking at my dad and we were like smiling because it's just such a vibe, in Daredevil. And overall, just in the whole episode, I really enjoyed it. I thought the emotional moments hit, the funny moments hit, were hilarious, and all the action was really good. And then after it, just a bit after it, I thought about it, and after the ending, I was super disappointed about Fisk. I was really disappointed. I thought they let us down with him. And overall, the episode, I thought it was really enjoyable, but it just was a little less exciting after I watched it. And now, days after, after rewatching clips or seeing stuff and thinking about it a bit, so now I change it. I do like it a bit more now. I still think it's one of the weaker episodes, but I do love a few things. I think the emotional moments were a bit too predictable. They hit right, but they were very predictable. It was obvious what's gonna happen. Everything with Yelena and Clint, for example. Like the Natasha thing. And with Fisk, I'm less disappointed now. Now, whenever I see the scenes again, Eleanor, don't be rash, and all those moments, where he's awesome, where, when he opens the car door, I'm less disappointed in what they gave us. I am, though, pissed if he is dead. I don't think he is. I do not think he's dead. I think he'll return to the Echo series somehow. But if he is dead, I'm gonna jump off a building. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill every person who worked on the show, and I'll kill Kevin Feige and all the actors, and then I'll jump off a building. That's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I'm kidding, of course. So the episode starts with, it starts right off the bat, which I love, is showing us him. It doesn't wait. And that scene where he talks to Eleanor is really great. It's a really good scene. I really enjoy it because I'm already, this scene is super enjoyable because you're already getting the Fisk. You're already, getting excited, And Eleanor is brave, but he's just so good. He's so good. Then, I'm not sure if exactly I'm doing the right order. There's the scene where Maya talks to Kazi and him. And this is, obviously there's the scene where Clint explains the whole Kingpin thing to Kate. Anyway, so that scene where he talks to Kazi, where he talks to Maya is what I meant. It's one of the best scenes in this episode, but it has one of its elements ruin it totally. His shirt. In the first scene, he's got a cool shirt, outfit, but then after that first scene, in that scene where he's, it's terrible, it's terrible. The scene where he's talking to Maya, and he literally has, Hawaii, it looks like a Hawaiian shirt. Anyway, this whole episode I cringed whenever I saw that shirt. It was still awesome, I think it took it down a notch. That ridiculous shirt. Though I loved the fact that he said, I love you to, all that little discussion was good. And Maya was very good there. And Fisk was very intimidating yet endearing. So I'll say that, I just that, no, shirt, get away from my dreams. That shirt is terrible. Okay, what comes after? Then there's there's an awesome scene. It's not that good. It's just very fun and pretty, something you're of course, it doesn't make sense if it doesn't. So when you see them making the arrows, Like, we knew he could make arrows. I wouldn't have believed it if he couldn't. And all the arrows, technically, like, if you rewatch it, you can notice all kinds of this labels and stuff that are written. I didn't really want to look. I wasn't interested. Other than the Stark, I immediately noticed. Anyway, Kate is really sweet there. Like, she's really helpful. And so I love... Right, that was the moment the show... Well, there were two moments the show was building up to. One of them was the moment where she discovers he's Ronin, which happened, right? It happened, and it was awesome in the last episode. No, 2 episodes ago it happened. And the other moment was the moment in this episode when he learns about why she loves him so much. Like, when he hears the story of the attack on New York, like where she saw him save her and jump and all that. That was really good. It was really because he finally, like, he could see people looked up to him as well, you know. And Kate was very good in that scene. Which is funny because the funny thing is that she's like, you don't need lasers to fly, but he's using Stark tech for his stuff, Clint for some of his stuff, which means he doesn't need lasers and to fly, but he needs stuff from the person who can shoot lasers and fly. So that's the thing. Anyway, and then comes basically most of the episode, which happens in the party that Eleanor throws, which is an awesome, it's all really good. First of all, Jack, we finally realize Jack's just a jerk, just like a dummy. A dummy who's very skilled with a sword. Totally innocent, which is very nice. It's like, not nice, it's fun to see. It's funny. And it also shows how Eleanor is much worse fiance than we thought. Also, Kate confronts Eleanor, which is really cool. And then, I love the moment where Kazi shoots a gun at Clint. Like, he shoots at the party, and Clint, like, blocks it with, like, the tray. Also, the LARPers are on fire in this episode. They are on fire. I love them. They're really good. So the LARPers, that's funny. But at first, you're right, you can think, wait, that's just silly. Why are they there? But you also forget they're firefighters and policemen and women. So they're not just people like the LARP. They're also that. So, yeah. So it's really cool that they're there. What else? And then starts everything, you know. For Yelena attacks all the bros attack. That was a bad Russian accent, I'm very sorry. And Kazi's there, and Maya and Fisk, we don't see them until the end of the episode. Now, all the fight was very good. First of all, one of the best scenes in the episode was Kate and Yelena. It's really funny. It's all really good. Yeah, it's really a good show. Like, really good fight scenes, you know, and just really entertaining. Seeing her trying to press the elevator, and just all of it was very good. And then Yelena has one of the most badass moments when she's walking off the tower. Not the tower, the building. And Kate has a cute moment when she jumps off the tower. The building. Jeez. So Clint, I really enjoy his fight with Kazi. I think it's very well choreographed. Like, you could also, during the fight, I, kept mentioning, I noticed, he is so nonchalant in this fight. Obviously, he's always pretty chill. Like, he's never a character, you know, he's never, you never see him, think or so. Well, he does think, you know what I mean? Like, both Natasha and Clint are usually pretty nonchalant in fights, pretty chill. But in this fight, he's super chill. Like, it doesn't look, even when he takes the punch, it doesn't look like, it's really cool, I think. And it's really weird. Like, it was weird, it was, something I noticed. He just super chill in this episode. Also, the owl, when he fell to the tree, the owl was the most adorable thing I've seen in my life. No, but it was really good. Then, of course, there's the whole big, the big scene of, what happens there? My bad. Right. First of all, you can see Jack saving Kate, like, well, not saving, but helping, which was really funny. And then there's obviously the reveal of the suits. Like, right there, like, Kate takes down the tree, which is a funny moment. Which reminded me of her taking down the bell tower. And Clint and Kate, and then they take off the suits, and they use all the trigger rolls. And I know that it was supposed to be a fun, cool moment, but am I the only one who thought that was the most utterly terrifying moment of this show? Needles flung into all these normal people's bodies. Some guy's leg froze. Like, he may never walk again on that leg. The needles probably may have killed him. And a bunch of others. It was just... And the Pym arrow was terrifying. The owl is going to eat them, okay? The owl is going to feed them to the children or tear them apart. God. Anyway, so I thought it was awesome, and I liked the suits. But it was terrifying as well. Obviously, it's also very funny that the LARPers showed their suits as well because, well, people listen more to people. People listen more to men and women in superhero suits rather than men and women in tuxedos. Yeah. Also, it was really funny. I remember the moment where Grills was holding Armand the Seventh and running with it. Like, Armand's like, put me down. He's like, I'm Simon, you brat. And he's like, do you know who I am? And it's very funny. And then comes the 3 final fights. Kate fights Fisk, Yelena fights Clint, and Maya fights Kazi. Now, Maya versus Kazi is more heartfelt fight to Maya. It's not very special. It's not really action, There's nothing really too good about it. It's just a very good moment for Maya. I really enjoy her in that moment. I think it was very well developed through the episodes, and you can understand her pain. You can also understand why you should be pissed at Kazi. Then the second fight, Yelena versus Clint. Now, when I was first watching this, first of all, I really liked it, and I also thought it was really emotionally satisfying and sad. It was really heartbreaking. Then after thinking, I'm like, yeah, it was pretty obvious what was gonna happen. But now I'm like, that's okay. It's what you wanted to happen. Now, I think it was very good. I think it was very, gruesome. And just overall, I'm just gonna say, it was a very good scene, very good fight. Could have been done better. Yeah. And then, of course, there's the Kate Kingpin fight, which I think is a really good fight. Really good. You can obviously tell as well, they really buffed his character. I want to say, even though that scene between Yelena and Clint was kind of a tribute to Natasha, and I think it's okay. It was good. It was good. It just was a bit predictable. Now, Kingpin, you could clearly see he got a buff. He got hit by a freaking car. Now, the moment, obviously there's the awesome moment where Eleanor comes in the car and she sees the driver dead and people, then some guy falls on the back window dead. And then you see him saying, hello, Eleanor, don't go. Even though the shirt is ridiculous. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Now, and then Kate comes around, obviously, and I can get the fact why the arrow didn't hurt him. Maybe, in Daredevil, he has, protective thing, not armor. It's not really armor. It's kind of armor. What he has in Daredevil, that Matt discovers in the middle of season 1, when he tried to slash him, and he sees that he has body armor. So maybe he has that for the arrow, but for the car, he definitely got a buff. You can't say there's an excuse for that. He got a huge buff. He got hit with the car, hard, and flew and got knocked into glass and fell, and that was perfectly fine. So it was awesome, that whole fight. Even though, again, his clothes, his hat, his shoes, his shirt, pretty ridiculous all, but really fun. Yeah, I love it. It was so good. I was so excited. He's when he said, mind your damn business, and when he broke the stuff, and he pushed her, and he flung her, and it was really cool. And I'm very impressed that she won. she was like a smart win. Like she used his cuffling, and she used the move that Clint taught her. So she was very good in that fight. She had a lot of stay. You could see she could take a punch. He was really cool. Then obviously there's the reveal when they go back to the farm. First of all, it's so satisfying that he actually got home for Christmas, which is something you didn't expect because we thought, well, something's gonna like it was obvious, yet you always had some doubt. Like you were like, he's gonna get home for Christmas, but what if something happens, you know? So that was good. And then there's the reveal. First of all, Kate and Lucky, the pizza dog, and all the kids, they clearly blend in good, and they obviously burn the Ronin thing, which is a big moment. There's also the reveal that Laura was an agent 19 maybe, I'm not sure, it said 19. Like she was an agent of some kind of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is awesome. Well, not awesome, it's like something you were like, who's the Rolex belong? And we always suspected she was like, it made sense. I didn't expect it, but it made sense that she's an agent. And then the Roman suit was very good symbolism. And then of course we got Rogers the Musical, the full cut. It's obviously very entertaining. Kind of a disappointment for a post-credit scene, to be honest. But in saying that, because the whole show I was hoping to see Kingpin somehow. I don't know why. I just wanted to see that he's alive. Because for like a day after I watched it, I was like moping around thinking he's dead. I'm still assuming he's alive, but if he's dead, honestly, Marvel, it was cute, but a huge disappointment. Anyway, guys, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was a good episode. Not that great of an episode. I'm talking about the show, obviously, not this review. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and comment, and check out our video channel. And I'll see you all again next time. Bye!